And now we're live again. All right. And welcome back once again. My name is James Henderson, coming to you live from where else? The place where it all gets started. Hi, and welcome on for my Periscope fans, Twitter fans, and my YouTube fans. They've been asking me, where have you been all day? I was like, well, I've been running errands because Bitcoin just passed 11,000. We're like, no way, it's only at 9,000 something. It's like, yeah, but you should have seen it. It was awesome. So we know where it's going. We know where it's been, but where is it heading? Inquiring minds want to know. So we know one thing that people are buying Bitcoin instead of presents for their loved ones during Christmas. Why? Because Bitcoin is the investment that just keeps on giving. So if you bought it 2 months ago, you're loving life right now. If you're just thinking about buying it and you've been sitting on the fence, you're hitting yourself in the butt. And if you're just heard about it because everyone's saying, oh no, it's a bubble. Well, they've been saying that for the last 8 years. So the reason why it's not a bubble is that we're talking about the world economy is transferring their currencies over into Bitcoin. So you know absolutely nothing about Bitcoin. There are some fabulous people out on YouTube with Bitcoin 101. There's a lot of books out there. If you're a veteran from LinkedIn, they give you videos on explain what cryptocurrency is, what it's all about, what's to do with the peer-to-peer network, what's mining, what's transaction. We're here, and this show is all about the state of crypto. Where is it right now on November 29th? Why is it going up so high? What are the other altcoins doing? And just basically just give you some tidbits of what's happening. So if you're just brand new to Bitcoin, there's a lot of great people that'll tell you. But once again, if it sounds too good to be true, it just might be. So there's still a lot of scams out there that are even in my mind just don't make sense. All right? So, with that said, we know that Bitcoin reached 11,000. It's certain yeah, it's standing at it touched 11,000. It's standing at 9,820, which is awesome. You know, because if it went past the 9,200 mark, we knew that it was probably going to maybe drop even lower. So from a technical standpoint of view, you've really got to look at your technical analysis. You don't really give a crap of what's going on with the rumors or the information that's coming out. It's just one of those things. So what's cool is, the total market capitalization is now over 177.5 billion. That is still small beans compared to the Nasdaq. All right. We know also the Nasdaq is going to be selling futures on Bitcoins here in about 2 to 3 weeks. So we'll get to see what's going on with that. And so, I wonder if I spelt my stuff wrong. Oh well. And so now we know that Bitcoin is now worth over 177 billion, and that we're talking a lot of money. Ethereum has stayed above 450, which is nice to know, because of the fact that when Ethereum, with all the ICOs that were going on, they're pretty much flooding the market with Ethereum coins and keeping it down low. So finally, people are realizing that not every single ICO out there is actually worth investing in. So thank you. So are you. And so with that, Ethereum is now sitting around 471. It's still a major player to trade in, and if you're on my YouTube account, you'll see that 90% of the altcoins are down, which in a healthy market, Bitcoin shoots up. You're going to have you're going to push the altcoin market down, and eventually it's just going to build itself back up to what it's at. So which is pretty good. We know that Bitcoin Cash has dropped 2.5%. Boo! If you're a Bitcoin Cash holder, then it's currently trading at $1,524, which is still a nice sum of money, especially for this Christmas holiday season. MVIS crypto to compare is at 1.5% today, so which is awesome. So what's the deal with the crypto to compare market? It is pretty much they're taking the top 10 altcoins and they put an index to them. What does it really mean? Actually, diddly. Unfortunately, a lot of these altcoins that they're projecting their money on, it's not anything that's relevant. All right. When it comes to job applications going on the blockchain, hey, is that so? If you're looking for a job, know something about the blockchain, because that's a question that might be asked. Even though if you're not technical, just give a generalization of what Bitcoin is. So, and for the people who have invested in Bitcoin in July, you're really excited, aren't you? So what's the first? So let's talk about what's going on in the world, and then before we go with the state of crypto, we know that the first DPoS Lightning Bitcoin hard fork is on its way. Oh, great! It's another hard fork. What does that mean? Japan's Bitflyer opens Bitcoin exchange in the United States. That's cool. And of course, Bitcoin's ABC's developer announces a medium-term Bitcoin Cash roadmap. Well, what does that mean? And then, of course, we're going to go into what the state of crypto is doing with all the major currencies. So the first DPoS Lightning Bitcoin hard fork is on its way. What does that mean? So the official website reads that the DPoS consensus will significantly reduce the number of participating verification nodes and help the Lightning Bitcoin Cash reach consensus in seconds to boost its transaction speed to be as fast as lightning. In other words, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, none of this will be played by the major players until it's as fast as the transaction speed with Visa, MasterCard, Discover Card, and that kind of stuff. So you've got some really intelligent people that are thinking, okay, maybe we shouldn't do a hard fork. Maybe we can do let's just do a small consensus of the code to get the transaction speed a lot quicker, to where it is as quick as what a Visa MasterCard processing payment can do. Because the whole Bitcoin network is still small beans compared to the whole credit card industry. Yes, the credit card industry has been at this a lot more, but you see where I'm getting at. So that's the cool thing about the Bitcoin Cash. They're actually making changes to speed up the processes, and if that works successfully, then I see Bitcoin actually taking the same measurements. But since any fluctuations in the transactions or in the code on the Bitcoin core itself, that will have to be heavily regulated and tested before they move it forward out into the public. So things just don't happen overnight, especially when this economy and half the world is looking for that one false code sector of trying to hack into Bitcoin to take everyone else's Bitcoin. So in other words, Bitcoin Cash, still small beans to compare to all the other altcoins. It's it's making these changes now. If it's successful, then things are going to happen. If it's not successful, well, it's still small enough to say, hey, we're still in our development stages and we can get past all the scrutiny. Japan's Bitflyer opens up Bitcoin exchange in the United States. How big a deal is that? Well, we know that Japan is 60% of the exchange that's going on right now. So Japan has over 60% of the exchange. Their currency is not all that strong. People are realizing that if North Korea bombs the crap out of them, then these people that can hold Bitcoin, they can come to the United States and still make a living, as where if they were, you know, in Japan with their own currency, well, it's not going to be worth anything. So the nice thing about that is the corporation Bitflyer has opened the Bitcoin exchange in the United States. It's going to be competing with a lot of the other exchanges here in the United States. So I don't know what they're really shooting on, except they're putting themselves in for a lot of competition. Bitflyer has stated that it's proud to being granted a BIT license to do business in the state of New York. This is a non-approval from one of the most influential financial services regulators of the nation. So once again, for people who know about Bitflyer, know what's going on in their market, then you're going to be happy to know that it's going to be here in America. The bad thing is they're going to be hitting themselves in a flood of competition. So we'll see who's the winner in this one. But it's something for you to watch out for. Also now, the Bitcoin ABC developers has announced a medium term of Bitcoin Cash in the roadmap. So basically states that the Bitcoin ABC developers has been collaborating and communicating with developers that represents several projects, including Bitcoin Unlimited, BitPrim, InChain, BitCrush, Electrum X, Priority, and Bitcoin XT. So their roadmap states that, and the goal in the next 6 to 12 months, the organization is going to be collaborating with a lot of different developers to help speed up the network. We'll see where that goes, but it's something that has to do with the network and Bitcoin altogether. This is to see what's happening. Okay, so now let's go with the state of crypto. Where do the top 12 coins actually play around in this cryptocurrency world? We know that Bitcoin is up 7.8%. It was at 10,800, 11,000, but now it's dropped down again. People just probably taking profits off the top. Litecoin is up 6.03%. We know that Ether is down 7.95%. So if you're an Ether fan, it's still moving up slowly, but it's not dropping. Dash is down 5.96%. I'm still waiting for Dash to bring out some solid technology instead of paying all the people of marketing, transactions. Ripple is down 5.97%. Zcash is down 6.18%. Monero is up 3.9%. Monero is still small beans compared to everything else because it still can be mined on the CPU. However, though, it is still at a state to where they can really start taking off. Monero is slowly creeping up on influencing other corporations to buy and sell their products using Monero. Ether Classic is down 3.29% against Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash is down 9.88% against Bitcoin. Waves is down 9.53%. And like I told you yesterday, Stratus is up 6.54% because it's down yesterday. This market is an up and down market from a volatile standpoint, you can just sit there and make money because every time it goes down, it's going to go back up. So Stratus is one of those things, one of those technical states of coins that you can actually make money at, because you know when it goes down, it's always going to go back up. Waves and Zcash are too heavily dependent on Bitcoin, so the farther Bitcoin up, the Zcash and Stratus our waves are going to be down. But that's all with what's going on. And for my YouTube fans, I'm going to be showing y'all what the estimate is on the whole Bittrex. So we know that 90% of the altcoins are down due to the fact that Bitcoin has just shot up. So people pulling money out of their altcoins and sticking into Bitcoin to ride the market up. Whether or not that was a bad thing or a good thing, that's totally up to you. So DPH Stellar, is that on YouTube name? Just Google search Malairte.bitcoin.com. So I'm currently running a live stream on YouTube. So let's take a look at what's going on with my orders. I'm currently making around 200,000 or 200 orders, buys and sells all day long, making close to a profit of $7-8 per trade. So that starts adding up, and we know that just things are good. I mean, I'm selling things that I haven't sold in a while, which is definitely good. What else is going on? As far as my wallet goes, I'm currently at 2.76 Bitcoin. Before it shot up to 3,000, I was sitting at 3 Bitcoins. So when the market shoots up, my altcoins will take my Bitcoin estimate down, and then it'll eventually climb its way back up to 3, and I just keep building more and more Bitcoin. So let's show you a graph of what's been going on for the last 14 days. So we know that on the 6th of October, I was sitting at $20,400. I had 2.75 a Bitcoin. On the 7th, I was at $20,968, and I had 2.64 Bitcoin. So I moved down a little bit. The 8th, I moved back up to 2.72 Bitcoin, and I was at $21,000. On the 9th, I was at 2.78 Bitcoin, and I moved up to $21,695. On the 10th, I was at 2.72 Bitcoin, and I moved up to $22,214. Now on the 11th, I dropped down in my Bitcoin of 269, but my value, my estimated value, was up to at $22,152. Now on the 12th, when the market was flat, I was able to sell a lot of my altcoins. I rose back up to 2.86 Bitcoin. Nose itches. And I was at $23,389. Next day I was at 2.922 Bitcoin, and that rose me to profitable of $23,898. On the 15th, I rose up three more cents a Bitcoin to 2.9557, and my value rose to 26,763. The next day on the 17th, y'all know what happened then. My value, things were flat. I was at 2.9284 Bitcoin, and my value increased to $29,217. And then on the 19th, this morning I was at 2.8576 Bitcoin. I know now I'm a little bit lower, but my volume Bitcoin's at $31,225. So every day on MalairteBitcoin.com that I'm just buying and selling hundreds and hundreds of altcoins at a minor level, I'm able to slowly increase my profit. So, you know, on the 6th, I was, let's see, on the 6th, no, on the, yeah, on the 6th I was at 20,000, and of course on the 19th I was at, you know, 31,000. So I gained 11,000. It's not half bad for people who are interested in making money. My recommendation is I would have two Bitcoin or more in your Bittrex account to get this thing working. I've had customers try it with 30 cents, 40 cents, just not there. But if you're looking, if you want to go to my YouTube channel, I've got proof of what my estimated value is. And I can actually show you the 16,000 trades that I've made through an Excel spreadsheet. And in fact, you know what? I'll do that now. Let me go to, yeah, let's see. Right now my current value is at 27,473. Okay, so I did drop. That's because of the, yeah, that's because of a lot of the altcoins dropped. But of course, it'll go sky high, you know, tomorrow. So I'm not really worried about it because I've seen this thing before. Let's go to the orders. Here it is, the 29th. I'm gonna load all. I'm not a robot. I'm gonna submit. Oh, come on. I hit it invalid. All right, let's try this again. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have this open up. Data filter. All right. So what do I know from this? Okay, so I've only done 15,102 trades. I started playing around with my Bittrex account before I started really automating this thing with my own program on the April 18th, 2017. All right. So just today, here it is, 15,101. Work. I was at 14,944. 15,102. So 14. That's 15,101. $14,943. Okay, so I've only done 158 trades today, so which is not bad. Here it is, 4 o'clock. We still got good time to do another another 500 to 1,000 trades, or 500 to 50 to 100 trades. So we're still in the money. Let's see, and that's all I've got. So take a look at the YouTube channel. I've got proof of what's been going on in the last 15 days, of how my account's been on a wild roller coaster, but made money every single day. On top of that is one, you're giving Malairtebitcoin.com a place to make trades, and that is it. So if you want to cancel any time and take your money out, well, you just delete the API keys, or you delete the or you deactivate the account on Malairtebitcoin.com, and then you just pull your money out on Bittrex. So there's no 60, 90, 100, 80 years before you can get your money out. So because this is your own Bittrex account. So I don't believe what's going on with some of these MLMs where they tell you to keep your money in for, 7 or 8, millennials. And so, and of course, one is actually about to shut down. And a lot of people have been talking about it online. So, yeah, it's a scary thing out there. But on that note, I'm out of here. I wish everyone a happy and healthy trading. I know today has just been rocking. And let's see, anything change? Yeah, so I was at 27, now I'm at 28,000. So, oh yeah, I'm selling. Okay. In fact, I was driving with my mom this morning, helping her out, and I said, "Hey, I sold my pot." She's going, "What?" That's always a funny joke. So, no, I don't smoke anything. So, all right. But that's it. Hey, I am out of here. Y'all have an awesome day on Twitter, Facebook, Yahoo. So everyone have fun, have a great Christmas holiday, and rewatch this. I'm all for it. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Bye. See ya.